Right then, let's have a look at some striker options that we might actually be able to get in on loan. Kind of sick of the names just being flung around. What about this guy? What about this guy? Most of them not realistic. I've tried to put together a short list of those that I actually think might be realistic options that we could bring in this window on loan. More importantly, because I don't think we're going to sign anyone on a permanent deal in January. So here's 5 the names that I think could be an option for Manchester United to bring in on loan this month. In number 1, Memphis Depay. So Memphis' career has come to a bit of a grinding halt the last 6 months. He went into the 22-23 season as joint top scorer for Barcelona after his debut campaign, but his stock has plummeted in the last year, and following the raft of signings that Barcelona made in the last 2 transfer windows, he's managed just 131 minutes of game time across 3 outings this season. And he does have bags of ability. He is quick, he is strong, he's got a powerful strike, he's a good dribbler, he's a confident dribbler. He can finish. He has got skill. He's technical. He's decent at set pieces. He's put on a lot of size since he was last at United. And with Barcelona and their well-publicised sort of financial issues, it's another player Barcelona need to get off their wage bill and could represent an intriguing sort of short-term target. United could get Memphis on loan till the end of the season, pay part or all of his wages, and then decide whether or not to make the arrangement permanent. The reasons against Memphis are, he was obviously someone not ready to play for Manchester United when he was first at Manchester United. I think that would be fair. And ultimately is another player who is a left winger or a forward who likes to come in off the left-hand side. Has he matured in his game enough to be a hold-up down the middle striker? Not really. He's played down the middle, but not in the sort of role I predict Erik Ten Hag wants. Now, could he just be another body up front, back up for Anthony Martial, relatively free hit? Yeah. The fact that he's Dutch probably adds a little bit of weight to this as well. The fact that he's got previous at Manchester United probably also adds weight to it as well. It's not my preference, but I do think it is an option. Another one could be sneaky, and that's Joaquin Correa of Inter Milan. He's 28 years of age. If United are clever enough to explore a loan option, this could be someone that we go for. And he is unpredictable, and he's had a bit of a up and down kind of career with that. But he is powerful. He is pacey. He's got great balance. He's got all the attributes to be a real asset to an attacking side. He's got great feet. He's 6'2". He can play off the left again, or just behind the striker. He does have versatility to his game. Powerful off both feet. I said, good in the air. He gets his head on things. Unfortunately for him, and one of the reasons that makes him available, he's got Dzeko, Martinez, Lukaku all ahead of him in the pecking order at Inter Milan. And that means that he can be gettable. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists when he's been used as an impact or rotational forward. There's something in there. And here's the thing, when you're trying to come up with a loan player, right? If you want your permanent striking option, you're talking 100 million. Good strikers cost 100 million. They just do, right? Certainly first choice, potential world-class ones. They're 100 million. If you want to get somebody in on loan, why would a good striker come on loan? You're going to either find someone that's not broken through into the first team yet, someone that is out of form, or someone who's coming to the end of his contract. There are no other scenarios where you can loan somebody at the top of their game in form, because strikers are so hard to come by that our club's going to be like, what? Oh, Manchester United want a striker? Take ours. It doesn't work like that. So you have to go and try and find something a little bit shrewd, someone out of form, someone out of favour, someone having a bit of a rough time with injuries, or another reason that they're in there. And, Joao Felix, of course, he's one of those. Again, not my preference, but I can absolutely see it happening. Atletico Madrid, technically gifted, clever, great off-the-ball movement. It's probably the best ability on this list. But for me, just the absolute wrong fit. Very clever, very composed in front of goal, a bit of a glider, excellent dribbler. Don't think he can play the role we're looking for. When Ten Hag has played a false 9, it's been with a more traditional midfield 3 rather than the 4-2-3-1. You have to reorientate where your number 10 goes to fit in a false 9. Because a false 9 is just a number 10, realistically. And you're demanding a little bit more out of your 2 wide players getting into the box as well. Felix is someone that I think could absolutely move. He'd probably be more suited to Arsenal than us, though. Another one is one with a bit more of a shout, actually, and that's Terrier from Rennes. 25 years of age. Another one in the left wing striker kind of mould. But he has a 6-foot frame. Much more experience and more output as a striker. He started 4 games up top this season. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist and 3 goals, sorry. Without the ball, he's always looking for space. He's got a great link up. Seems to be a lot more comfortable operating in the half space. Uses a lot of tricks to get by opponents rather than just being explosive. He's got a real work rate, good confident finish on him. And his name's been cropping up in reports quite a bit recently due to a real decent goal-scoring record for Rennes. He turned heads with 21 goals and 4 assists last season, and he's backed that up with 11 goals in his current campaign. It comes down to whether United could convince them to loan him with maybe an obligation to buy. For a player who is in the ascent, he's versatile. He could operate wide if it doesn't work out for him. I think he could be a real genuine sort of left field option for United and just be someone that you can actually get in. And then Moussa Dembele. Now, a couple of years ago, I'd have been very excited about a Moussa Dembele signing for United. He's having a horrible season and his contract is coming to an end at Lyon. This could spark him back into life. He can finish with both feet, strong and skillful. His movement in behind is absolutely elite, very clever. With the positions he takes up, very much a complete striker, proactive in the penalty area, got a real nose for getting a halfway out of space, being alive to rebounds, real sort of striker. His contract coming to an end is a massive thing, so an obligation to buy with a loan could be on the cards, and it's a player that United have been linked with for a long time and very, very often. I wasn't aware of his contract situation until I started looking it up for this video. To get somebody in January, you're going to have to get someone that's got baggage. You're not going to find the perfect striker in January in the circumstances that we are looking. I think Moussa Dembele could be a hell of a shout for United. I think he'd really fit with us. But that's the 5 that I think could be gettable. Some that I would be more interested in than others, but let me know what you think of that list. And I'll catch you lot in the next one. Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, 5-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.